I see, what I like about Michigan MMA is I see other people showing support for Michigan MMA. You got Matt Frendo from KOP, Knockout Promotions matchmaker from over there, along here in the attendance tonight.
And now for your official introduction, brought to you by Hydro Warfare. Introducing first and fighting out of Roaring Martial Arts, you have corner, standing 6 foot even, weighing at 183 pounds. Representing the Mass Gym, fight out of Detroit City, Rockeem, Darryl Daoust. And his opponent, fight out of Anytime Fitness, blue corner, standing 6 foot even, weighing at 179 pounds. Representing Rebirth MMA, fight out of Alpena, Michigan, Darryl
Daoust, I told you.
You did tell me.
3-minute rounds will determine the winner. Referee in charge of the action, Vicious Van Sweden.
Here we go with the third fight of the night.
Darryl throwing some heat.
Daoust landing in, 2 nice shots. Nice head movement by these guys.
Nice body kick by Clay.
Keep breathing, relax. Along the leg, Clay. Breathe, come to baby, breathe. He steps in, you throw that drop.
Clay's corner, nice, calm, and precise, and concise. Very direct with their advice they're giving to him.
When Clay does that leaping shot, man, he needs to keep that other hand up when he's leaving himself too exposed. And Darryl, from the first 2 punches he threw in the beginning of the fight, shows that he's going to be throwing with some heat this fight, so he might not want to, take any extra shots than he has to. Daoust's side is welting up and bruising up instantly, so that kick that he landed early in the fight, Rockeem Clay, it did some damage on Darryl.
Both these guys super calm in there. Nobody rushing anything, which is, it's real nice to see, especially with amateurs. A lot of times you got that big adrenaline dump right at the beginning of fights with amateur fighters. These guys showing, near them is going to rush anything. This little 3-piece combination by Darryl.
And you see how he steps off of it? He doesn't rush in, as you just said. Neither one of these guys are rushing for anything. You got 9 minutes in the cage as an amateur. Why, if the finish comes, take it. But if it's not there, don't rush it, because you get yourself into trouble that way. And these guys obviously have some great experienced fighters in their gym or something, because neither one of these guys are doing anything more than needed.
Another body kick by Clay.
He's bleeding out, Clay. He's bleeding out.
Darryl's got a little blood coming from his nose.
Put a piece together, Clay. Let's go. 30 seconds, Clay. Clay, 30.
Last 30 seconds in the first round here. Both these guys have done a decent amount of work. At first I thought it was, Darryl might have done the more damage, but with, him bleeding from his nose
Those
right now.
kicks from Clay.
Clay, he's hurt. Go. Clay, he's hurt. Watch the takedown, Clay. He's going to shoot.
Clay goes to shoot for a takedown. Ooh, nice big takedown by Rockeem Clay to end the round. At the end of the round here, 10 seconds
Darryl
left.
regains half guard.
It's going to end here any moment. Here we go.
Nice round for both these guys. Good show of sportsmanship. Clay helps Darryl up.
Number 1 brought to you by Anytime.
Super tough round to call. But both guys doing, obviously what they want to. Their game plans. They're both playing into their own game plans. Neither one of them trying to rush in, as you said, and play into their opponent's, game.
Yeah, I'm really impressed that neither of these guys, you do see a lot of guys, they'll make that mistake and try to rush in and try to get the fight over early or try to be super exciting. These guys are both just letting the fight come to them.
And it's not trying to be super exciting, but for a 3-minute round between these guys, I mean, that was pretty exciting just now.
Yeah, it was exciting. I mean, it was a chess match.
Yeah. And for for your typical MMA fan, they may not know what to look for. But that first round is a good, especially for amateurs, was a really good first round put together by both men there. Neither man getting sloppy, neither man rushing anything. That was a nice round put in by both guys.
Round 2.
Jab, it's there. Touch him right in the nose again, get it bleeding. Jab in the hook, Clay, jab in the hook, guard. That's not the jab or the hook. Clay, he wants to do the same thing you want. Go, get it.
Oh,
Big
nice
punches
right
by
hand.
Darryl.
Come on.
Oh.
Hands, Clay. That took energy out of you, Clay. Double, please, double. Move them feet. That's still 1. Throw 2, Clay. What I tell you about 1s, I need 4s and 5s. Come on, Clay. And where's my kick at the end? He bites on that jab every time. Close your hand up and go, Clay.
Clay moving his hands around, trying to get Darryl to pay attention to his hands on the outside. But Darryl doing a good job of just staying focused.
So far, the shots that Clay has thrown this round have been winging. Darryl throwing a nice combo to begin the round. Clay trying to play catch up.
Nice right hand by Clay. Darryl shoots in. Shucks him off. He's off to the side and lets Clay go.
Go, Clay, go, man, go.
Not trying to force munch, man.
Clay, go. That was a good.
Nice left hook.
Again, Clay. Clay, hit him again. You gotta follow it up.
We got the corner of Rockeem Clay right here next to us, and you can hear every bit of what they're saying.
Straight left on the kick, Clay.
Vance warns Clay, tell him to close his hands because he is reaching out a lot with open palms. And that's how accidental eye pokes happen.
Vance, did say in the back before the meeting, your fingers to the ceiling, you're okay. Feelings towards your fingers towards your opponent, that's when he's going to call it.
Nice. Clay, you hit him and go. Don't stop. Clay, keep touching with the jab. Finish with my kick.
This round a little, like the first, both guys trying to pick their shots. You can see the exhaustion in both guys. They're getting a little tired now.
Clay, 30 seconds, I need it now, man. Clay, close him up and go. Clay, stepping back. 30, Clay, 30, Clay.
Not a lot of clinch work. A lot of the fights taking place on the outside here.
30 seconds, Clay.
I'd like to see Darryl throw a few more kicks.
Yeah,
I think that would open up a lot more of his offense.
Yeah, if he set them up nicely, it would be awesome. Plus, I don't think Rockeem's really felt the power of his kicks yet this fight. And that's the end of the second round.
Well, that's the end of round number 2, brought to you by Every Victory Earned. As we welcome the lovely Yada inside of the pit.
Another round where neither guy really opens himself up too much to take any damage, but it's a really excellent amateur fight.
Yeah, because you get to see they're actually poised.
Yeah, I've said this I don't know how many times during this fight. Neither of them are trying to rush the finish, which, we said, there's 9 minutes of this fight. If the finish comes, it comes.
Yeah.
You don't have to try to force it.
I mean, even in the fight with Jesse Droust's last fight getting the decision, there were some sporadic moments, some overzealous moments, even with the decision win that he got. Both these guys are very poised. That's what that I like the most about these guys right now. They're not rushing a lot. They are hitting each other with some hard shot, but very poised athletes that we have right now in the cage.
This is your third and final round.
Rockeem throwing combinations. Nothing really landing, though.
Just keeping
Darryl
him hands
shoots
to
for the
face, though.
takedown, but Clay stuffed it.
And where's my kick at the end?
But Clay is being a little more active in this round. Coming out here.
Nice. Keep the press. No, close your hand. Don't lift it up again. Nice. Nice.
Both guys landed some nice punches in that exchange. Yeah, Clay hit him with that, kind of shuffling hook, and then Daoust landing one straight down the middle. Clay's going for a takedown. Daoust sinks in a guillotine, it looks like right now. Looks like
Clay's in half guard, so
Drive into him. Drive into him, Clay. Pull your head up.
unless Darryl's got
Drive your head
a
in.
insane squeeze, Clay's
Drive
pretty
your
much
head
safe.
in. Push his arm down. Clay, take your right arm. Stay on top, Clay. Clay, get a pass.
If Darryl's
Pass.
going to get that,
Clay,
he needs to
jump
crunch
me.
back up.
Clay, jump to me. Clay, jump to me. Clay. Clay, drag him on shoulder. Drive your shoulder. He's tired. He can't finish it there. He can't finish it there, Clay.
He is, Daoust is going to burn his arms off. He holds on to that choke too long.
Daoust is using it to try to hit a sweep, though. Clay doing a good job, keeping strong on his base.
Clay, posture up. Clay, get your head up. Clay, punch, punch. Stay there.
Clay gets back
Stay
to
there,
the half guard.
Punch, hard.
Got some nice body shots.
Sprawl.
Daoust back up to his knee, trying to shoot for a single leg here.
Kick your right leg back. Yep. Now turn him. Turn him to me. No, sprawl. Clay, put your right hand in front. Clay.
Darryl staying on that single leg.
And Clay landing some punches there to the side of the head. If Daoust needs to either climb the ladder and get this takedown, or spit out of it right there.
He's got the rear naked choke.
Oh.
Darryl doesn't.
Gets overzealous.
Yeah, he was close to the finish, but Clay did a good job of spinning into him before Darryl was able to lock that up. He tried blocking a rear naked choke in without any hooks in, without any control of Clay, and he paid the price because now he's back on his back with Clay in his guard. Darryl's guard is open. Clay needs to look to pass instead of just staying
10
here.
seconds left in this fight. Somebody's got to do something to make it, to actually win this round right now.
Good show of sportsmanship. Both guys hugging it out at the end of the fight.
Darryl Daoust has something special in his eyes, man. All bust up and bloodied, and still smiling at the end of this 3-round war.
Another good fight that's going to the judges. Judges got to work tonight.
Yeah, make them do their job. But, one thing as a fighter that anybody you hear constantly over and over again.
Do say don't leave it to the judges.
Don't leave it in the judges' hands. Because then some guys feel like they get in gypped, feeling like I could have won that fight. But, the best way to do that is get the finish. Neither one of these guys able to get the finish tonight. But they did not stop that, make that stop them from being able to put on a hell of a performance.
Yeah, I'm super impressed with both gentlemen. Rockeem, Clay, from our neck of the woods. Fans calling both fighters over. We got the announcement coming.
It's going to full 9 minutes in this contest. As we go to the judges' scorecards for decision, we have all 3 judges scoring it out unanimously. In favor of your winner, Rockeem!
Rockeem moving to 2-0.
Doing just enough to get that decision win. I think the judges had to score that 29-28.
Yeah, they're not giving out the scores. But, you really don't need to know the scores unless it's a split decision.
That's true.